In this video, we will learn on how to create a bank master. Log into EPPS ERP. Select the Finance and Accounting module. Select Bank Master from the Masters list. The list of banks created in the system will appear. To create a new bank master, click the Create button from the left-hand toolbar of the screen. The Bank Master screen is displayed. Enter the bank name, address details, and other basic and mandatory information in the header section. To set the check format for the bank, the user can select base format or custom format to print the checks directly from the system. If the user selects the print format as base, then under the base print drop-down list, the system displays a set of predefined formats. If the user selects the print format as custom, then the system allows the user to customize the check. To do so, click the Download button. The file is downloaded. Customize the check on .jasper, save the file on the system, and then upload the Jasper file. And then click the Validate button. To default the bank on payment transaction, tick the box for Default Bank for Payment. To default the bank on receipt transaction, tick the box for Default Bank for Receipt. In the Account Details tab, enter the mandatory fields like the account number and account name. Select the account type from the drop-down list. Select the GL name from the drop-down list. Click on a Create New SL button to create a subledger. The SL will be created with the bank name. Select the currency of the bank account from the drop-down list. Enter the account's limit. Enter all the other information, if required. In the HO Details tab, enter the head office details, like the address, telephone number, and website. In the Add Checkbook tab, click the plus button to add a checkbook. The user can add multiple checkbooks. Enter the checkbook description. Enter the first check number, last check number. Enter the current check number which will be used in the current transaction. Enter the reorder number. This is used to remember when we need to reorder the new checkbook. The user may come across a scenario wherein there are multiple active checkbooks at a particular time. By selecting Default, the system uses the check of the defaulted checkbook in the transaction. To use the particular checkbook, the active flag should be ticked. If Checkbook Close checkbox is ticked, the checkbook will be inactive, and the same checkbook cannot be used for any transaction. Also, user will not be able to update the checkbook once the checkbook closed is ticked and saved. In the Contact Details tab, click the plus button to add the contact details. Enter the bank contact details and click the Accept button. The contact details appear in the grid. In the Auto BRS tab, enter the details using the bank statement downloaded in Excel format. Entering the details under this tab, the user can use the functionality of Auto Bank Reconciliation with the bank statement downloaded in Excel format. Auto Bank Reconciliation fields. Row starting line number, the row number from which the transaction starts, that is 6 in our bank statement. Transaction date column number. The number of the column in which transaction date is reflected, that is 01 in our bank statement. Description column number. The number of the column in which description is reflected, that is 02 in our bank statement. Check number column number. The number of the column in which the check number of the transaction is reflected, That is 03 in our bank statement. Debit/withdrawal column number. The number of the column in which transaction date is reflected. That is 04 in our bank statement. Credit/deposit column number. The number of the column in which transaction date is reflected. That is 05 in our bank statement. Date format, the format in which date is reflected in the bank statement, that is DDMMYY in our bank statement. Once all the mandatory fields are entered, click the Save button. A success window appears. The newly created Bank Master appears in the home page of the Bank Master screen. To update an existing bank, click the Update button. To view an existing bank, click the View button. Hope this video helped you to create a Bank Master in EPPS. Thank you for watching.